Then after this process, you now go to this left hand side, you search, you see effects control. You see nothing is showing yet until you have to click back on the video now. Everything has popped up. Then you still search around, you search, you scroll around. So you can see you still can't find anything here. You see scroll down till the down line like this. As you can see, this is the crop tool here, the one we just dragged and dropped on our clip, video clip just now. Now, you still watch carefully to see where to start this whole framing from, because you see left, top, right, bottom, like that. You see edge feather, but our focus here is to make it look cinematic. So you now come to this top here, because it has to be up and down to make it align well. You come to this top, you adjust it. If you drag to the left, it will not take effect. All right, you're welcome back to SA Visuals Plus, and here we talk about simplified editing, videography, photography, and the likes. All right, you're welcome, and today I'm going to be showing you how to cut your frames in Adobe Premiere Pro. As in, when we talk about cutting of frames, we're talking about how to make your videos look more cinematic and powerful, as in the framing. Just like you can see on my screen now, I have my frame like this. As you can see, then this is the before, this is the after. Can you see what I'm trying to talk about? So I can actually show you how to get this done in less than a few minutes of editing too. Can you stay with me as we figure it out right now? All right now, so for the purpose of this tutorial, our video clip is already here, but we'll have to clear it so that we go through the whole lot of process from the scratch. So the first thing you need to do is to actually bring in the video file of your choice to your timeline, just like this. You adjust it to fit in the screen. All right, now our video file is here. Can you see it now? So what I will have to do right now to make it look that cinematic, like I said earlier, is to quickly go to your crop tool here. You first of all click on effects. Now you have to search for crop, just like this. Then you type crop like this. Now the crop effect has popped up. So the next thing you have to do now is to drag the crop like this and drop it on your video clip. Now you still wonder why the video has not been cropped yet. Yes, you cannot cut the frame without proceeding beyond this level, because if you just drag the crop and drop it on your video, that is not enough to actually reframe or to actually resize your video, as in terms of making it look cinematic, just like I demonstrated in the beginning of this video clip, this tutorial. Then after this process, you now go to this left hand side, you search, you see effects control. You see nothing is showing yet until you have to click back on the video now. Everything has popped up. Then you still search around, you search, you scroll around. So you can see you still can't find anything here. You see scroll down till the down line like this. As you can see, this is the crop tool here, the one we just dragged and dropped on our video clip just now. Now you still watch carefully to see where to start this whole framing from, because you see left, top, right, bottom, like that. You see edge feather, but our focus here is to make it look cinematic. So you now come to this top here, because it has to be up and down to make it align well. You come to this top, you adjust it. If you drag to the left, it will not take effect. It's until, because these are simple and basic rules of this particular effect that you need to stick to, because anytime you want to adjust to make the frame look cinematic, you don't have to drag this to the left. You drag to the right always. Whatever you want to do, whatever action you want to take around this crop effect here is always to the right. So just get this stuck to your brain and always stick to it to make sure you are not being affected uh, randomly or just for necessary negligence, as the case may be. So you now come to this top like this, you drag it, you increase the percentage to the right. Can you see it has begun to erase the video now? But that's not what we are going to do right now. We just want to add it a little bit to make it look cinematic. You can add the frame as much as you can. Again, I have some few projects I'm going to be sharing with us by the end of this video, so make sure you stick to the end to enjoy the pro tips I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So for the purpose of the tutorial, I'm going to be dragging it manually. If not, I can just decide to add the numbers like this. I can just decide to type in 10 and it will cut the frame from the top. Okay, this one is the left. So I can just go to the top like this and then add the number. Since I've been using it, so I'm familiar with the numbers that I'm supposed to add. But as in your case, you may just adjust manually like this to this point. Okay. Then you still go to the bottom, you adjust it manually to this point as well. But this one seems very brief. The reason is because I never shot this particular video with the intention of cutting the frames. That's the reason it is like this. Then you now go further. You see, adjust a little bit like this. Okay, now make sure the numbers are same. Let's say this top now. Since my own top here is 8.0, the bottom as well is supposed to be 8.0 respectively. Because if you, okay, let's say the top is 8.0 like this, the bottom becomes around 13.9. You see, it will not align very well. It will not even match at all. So make sure you are very, very careful while making your cuts and be conscious of these very numbers here to make sure they both aligns very well to give you perfect result at the end of the day. As you can see, the both numbers I entered are just perfect as expected of it. So what do I need to do right now? I just need to quickly scroll to this other side to see the effect on both clips, on both on the different views that I have in this particular scenario. Then after you have checked that your cuts are well balanced, what next? All right, now, before proceeding to the next step, I would like to share with us the few pro tips that, like I said, if you are actually shooting with the intention of cutting your frame, what you need to do is to make sure you shoot and leave extra spaces in between the top and the downside. Let's say you want to take a very good medium shot. You don't have to take it straight and make the subject to fill in the gaps. You give it a little bit of gap that after cutting the frame, you still have the subject's head in frame and then the shot well framed. In most cases, the challenge is not always coming from the downside, it's always from the head because you are not expected to cut someone's head in filmmaking. I'm going to be talking about all the most of these basic filmmaking rules in our subsequent tutorials as we progress. So you now come back and check your cuts like this. As you can see, we have already finished what we needed to do. That's the reason. Now, you see the issue here now is trying to chop out the head, as in this particular scenario. That is to say that it is actually an error. But I'm just trying to use this video for the purpose of illustration. It's not supposed to cut someone's head in frame like this. But for the purpose of illustration, I'm just using this video to illustrate how to make your frame look cinematic as the case may be. So after checking, you check through the frame to make sure the numbers aligns very well. Then the next thing is to do what? Export your video file. Then we now export. Let's export this video first. Then you now rename the video like this and then send it for export. All right, so this is just how simple it is to frame your videos to make it look cinematic, as in editing aspect of it. You can cut the frame to any level you want, so long as it's not affecting the subject, it is okay. And if you actually find this video helpful enough, you can actually give it a like button and subscribe, and stay connected for more awesome content like this.